Did you hear it?
Yes.
Thank you.
The following is the lecture on Srimati Radharani's Appearance Day, given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on 29th August 1971 in London.
ज्ञानांजन शलाकया चक्षु मिलितां येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति सपदान्तिकम्। Radharani is Krishna's pleasure potency. Vikiti Allahadini Shakti, the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has got varieties of energies, as it is confirmed in the Vedic literature. Parasya Shakti Vividhaiva Sriyate Natasya Kajam Karanancha Vidyate. The Supreme Lord has nothing to do personally. Natasya Kajam. He has nothing to do. Just like here in this material world, we find some very big man, political head or business head. Personally, he has nothing to do. Because he has got so many assistants, secretaries, but personally he hasn't got to do anything. Similarly, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, full with six opulences, why he will have to do something? No. He has got many assistants. Sarvato Panipadasya, in the Bhagavad Gita, he has got everywhere his hands and legs. Oh. You'll find Krishna, he has nothing to do. He is simply engaged in enjoyment with gopis and radha. He is not engaged in killing the demons. When Krishna kills the demons, he is Vasudeva Krishna. He is not original Krishna. Krishna expands himself. First expansion is Baladev. From Baladev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva. So by the Vasudeva feature, he acts in Mathura and Dwarka. But Krishna, in his original feature, he remains in Vrindavan. One of the greatest fiction writer in Bengal, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, he misunderstood Krishna, that Krishna of Vrindavan, Krishna of Dwarka, and Krishna of Mathura, they are different persons. Krishna, the same one, but he can expand himself in millions and trillions of forms. Advaita Yachyute Anadi Ananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusam Advaita. Although Anantarupam still is Adyam Purana Purusam Advaita. There is no such distinction. So this Krishna, when he wants to enjoy, what kind of enjoyment he will have? That has been discussed by Srila Jiva Goswami. Krishna is Parabrahma, Brahma, Paramatma, then Parabrahma, absolute truth, three different features. Someone is realizing the absolute truth as impersonal Brahma. Jnanis, those who are trying to understand the absolute truth by mental speculation, by dint of his own knowledge. He is realizing the absolute truth as impersonal Brahma. And those who are trying to understand the absolute truth by meditation, yogis, they realize the absolute truth as Paramatma. Paramatma is situated in everyone's heart. Ishara sarvabhutanam riddeshe arjuna tishtati. That feature, Paramatma feature. Annantarasam paramanuchayantarasam govindam adipurusam tamangmayam. That Paramatma feature is one expansion of Krishna. It is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Athava bahunayatena kinyatena tavajjana ekangsena vishtabhyam aham. Ekangsena. When Krishna Arjuna was trying to understand about different potential existence of Krishna, so he explained in the 12th chapter, I am this amongst them, I am this amongst them, like that. And he concluded that how far I shall go on, better try to understand that only one plenary portion of me, by entering this universe, the whole cosmic manifestation is existing. Ekangsena sthito jagat. Jagat, this material world is existing on one plenary portion of Krishna. And Krishna enters annantarasam paramanuchayantarasam. He enters within this universe. Without his entering, this universe cannot exist. Just like without the spirit souls entering within this body cannot exist. As soon as the spirit soul goes out, immediately the body is useless. However, the body may be prime minister or anything else. As soon as the soul is out of this body, it is not worth in a farthing. Similarly, because Krishna enters within this universe, therefore the universe has value. Otherwise, it is simply lump of matter. It has no value. He comes in a situla. So try to understand Krishna. And when Krishna wants to enjoy, what kind of enjoyment? That's all. Try to understand this part. Krishna is so great. God is great. Everyone knows. So when the great wants to enjoy, then what quality of enjoyment that should be? That is to be understood. Radha Krishna, therefore Sarup Damodar Goswami has written a verse, Radha Krishna Pranayaviti, the loving affairs of Radha and Krishna is not ordinary, this material loving affairs, although it appears like that. But one who cannot understand Krishna, avajananti man mudha, rascals, fools, they understand Krishna as ordinary man. As soon as we take Krishna as one of us, manusintanumasita, param bhavam ajananta. These rascals, they do not know param bhavam. They try to imitate Krishna's lila, ras lila. There are many rascals. So these things are going on. There is no understanding of Krishna. To understand Krishna is very difficult. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid jatati siddhaye jatatam api siddhyanam kaschid vetimam tattata. Out of millions of persons, one may try to make his life perfect. Everyone is working like animal. There is no question of perfection of life. The animal propensities, eating, sleeping, mating, and depending. So, everyone is engaged like animals. They have no other business. It's an animal. Hogs, dogs, whole day and night working. Where is tool? Where is tool? And as soon as get some stool, get some fat, where is sex? Where is sex? No consideration of mother or sister. This is hog's life. So human life is not meant for hog civilization. So modern civilization is hog civilization. Although it is polished with fat and coat. So we shall try to understand. This Krishna consciousness movement is for understanding Krishna. For understanding Krishna, it requires little labor, austerity, penance, tapasa brahmacharjena, samena damena cha. Tapasa, one has to undergo tapasya, brahmacharya, celibacy. Tapas, brahmacharya means stopping sex life or controlling sex life. Brahmacharya. Therefore, Vedic civilization is from the very beginning to train the boys to become brahmachari, celibacy. Not that modern day schools, boys and girls, 10 years, 12 years, they're enjoying. The brain is spoiled. They cannot understand higher things. The brain tissues are lost. So, without becoming brahmachari, nobody can understand the spiritual life. Tapasa brahmacharjina samena damena cha. Sama means controlling the senses, controlling the mind. Damena, controlling the senses. Tyagena, Shojena, cleanliness. Tyaga, Tyaga means charity. These are the processes for understanding oneself, self-realization. But in this age, it is very difficult to undergo all these processes. Practically, it is impossible. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya, Krishna himself, has made himself easily available by one process. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam. Kalu Nastiva, Nastiva, Nastiva Gatirannata. In this age, Kali Yuga is considered to be the most fallen age. We are thinking that we are making very much advance. But it is the most fallen age because people are becoming like animals. As the animals have no other interest than four principles of bodily necessities: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. So in this age, people are interested in four principles of bodily one. They have no information of the soul, neither they are prepared to realize what is soul. That is the defect of this age. But human form of life is specially meant for realizing himself, what I am. That is the mission of human life. Athata Brahma Jigyasa. This life is meant for inquiring about Brahma. Brahma, Paramatma, Bhagavan. These inquiries should be there. Jigyasu. They are called Jigyasu, Brahma Jigyasa, Jigyasu. Inquire. As we inquire every morning, what is the news today? Immediately you take newspaper. That inquisitiveness is there. But we are inquiring very base things only. There is no desire to inquire about the highest possibility, Brahma Jnana. That is the lack of this modern civilization. Inquiring how to earn money. Diva chate haya rajan kutumbam bharanenam. Not only in this age it has become the principal factor. But in this material world, everyone is engaged simply for this bodily necessity of life. Nidra hivatenattam. At night, they sleep. Very sound sleep, snoring, or sex life. Nidra hyatina sang bhavayana svabhavaya. In this way, they are wasting time. And at daytime, divachati haya rajan. And during daytime, where is money? Where is money? Where is money? Artha, hihaya, kutumma bharanenava. And as soon as one gets money, then how to purchase things for family, that's all. Shopping, storing. This is the engagement of materialistic life. Out of that, one who is actually intelligent, Manishanam Sahaseshu Tachit Jatati Siddhaye. Out of many such foolish persons, sleeping, mating, earning money, and providing family with nice apartment and food. This is the general occupation. So out of many thousands of men like that, One is inquisitive how to make perfect this human form of life. Manusyanam sahasresu kaschid jatati siddhai. Siddhai. Siddhi means perfection. So this life is meant for perfection. What is perfection? Perfection means you do not want miserable condition of life and you have to get out of it. That is perfection. Everyone is trying to get out of miserable condition of life. But they do not know what is the actual position of miserable life. Miserable condition of life. Tritabjantar. So, this is called mukti or liberation. From the attantik dukkha nivritti. Dukkha means distress. So everyone is trying to get out of distress. But he does not know what is the ultimate goal of getting out of distress. Nati vidu, they do not know. Nati vidu sarthavatim hi Vishnu. One can be out of distress when he approaches Vishnu. Tad Vishnu paramam padam sada pasyanti suraya. Tad Vishnu paramam padam. The Vishnu planet, just like here in the material world, they are trying to go to the moon planet. But these foolish people do not know what they gain if they go to the moon planet. It is one of the material planets. Krishna has already said in the Bhagavad Gita, Abrahma Bhavana Loka. What to speak of this moon planet? It is very near. Even if you go to the topmost planet, which is known as Brahmaloka, that is in your front, you can see every day, every night, how many lokas and planets are there. But you cannot go there. You are simply trying to go to the nearest planet. That is also failure. So what is your scientific improvement? But there is possibility. Abrahma Bhuvana Loka. You can go. But remember, the material scientist calculation is that if one goes forward for 40,000 of years in the light year speed, then one can approach the topmost planet of this material world. So, at least in the modern scientific calculation, it is impossible. But one can go, there is process that you have tried to explain in a small booklet, Easy Journey to Other Planet. By yogic process, one can go any planet he likes. That is the yogic perfection. When a yogi becomes perfect, he can go to any planet he likes. And the yoga practice goes on unless the yogi thinks himself that he has made himself perfect to travel to any planet he likes. That is perfection of yoga practice. So, these are the perfection of life, not that teeny floating Sputnik. You do not know what is perfection of life. You can go anywhere. A living entity's name is Sarvaga. Sarvaga means one who can go anywhere he likes. That's Narad Muni. Narad Muni can travel anywhere he likes, either in the spiritual world or in the material world. So you can also do that. There is possibility. There was a Dubbasa Muni, great yogi. Within 1 year, he traveled all over the universe and went to Vishnu Loka. and again came back. That is recorded in the history. So, these are the perfections of life. And how these perfections can be attained? By understanding Krishna. Jasmin vigyate sarvamedam vigyatam bhavanti. The Upanishad says, if you simply understand Krishna, then all these kind of things can be understood very easy. Krishna consciousness is such a nice thing. So, today, this evening, we are talking about Radhastami. We are trying to understand the chief potency of Krishna. Radharani is the pleasure potency of Krishna. As we understand from Vedic literature, Krishna has many varieties of potencies. Parashu Shakti Vividhaiva Sriyate. Just like the same example, as a big man has got many assistants and secretaries, so that he hasn't got to do anything personally. Simply by his will, everything is done. Similarly, the Supreme Personality of Godhead has got varieties of energies, and everything is being done so nicely. Just like this material energy. This material world where we are now living, this is called material energy. Bahiranga Shakti. The Sanskrit name is Bahiranga, external energy of Krishna. So how nicely it is being done, everything in the material energy. That is also explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Maya dhakshena prakriti shriyate sacharacharam. Under my superintendence, the material energy is working. The material energy is not blind. It is on the background, there is Krishna. Maya dhakshena prakriti. Prakriti means this material energy. Similarly, this is external energy. Similarly, there is another energy which is internal energy. By the internal energy, the spiritual world is being manifested. Parastasmatu bhava anya. Another energy. Para. Superior, transcendental, spiritual world. As this material world is being manipulated under the external energy, similarly, the spiritual world is also conducted by the internal potency. That internal potency is Radharani. Radharani, today is Radharani's appearance day. So we should try to understand Radharani's feature. Radharani is the pleasure potency, Alladini Shakti, Anandamayam Vyasat in the Vedanta Sutra. The absolute truth is described as Anandamaya, always in pleasure potency. That's Anandamaya, pleasure potency. Just like Ananda, when you want Ananda, pleasure, you cannot have it alone. Alone you cannot enjoy. When you are in the circles of friends or family or other associates, you feel pleasure. Just like I am speaking, the speaking is very pleasing when there are many persons here. I cannot speak alone here. That is not Ananda. I can speak here at night, dead of night, nobody here. That is not Ananda. Ananda means there must be others. Because Krishna, the absolute truth, is Anandamaya, therefore Ekam Bahushyama, he has become many. We are also Krishna's part and parcel to give pleasure to Krishna. And the chief pleasure potency is Radha. Radha Krishna Pranayam Vikiti, Allahadini Shakti, Asmat, Ekatmanamapi Bhuvo, Deho Bhedo Gato, Chaitanya Prakata Madhuna, Tadam Chekam Aptam, Radha Bhava Suvulitam Namame Krishna Sarupam. So, Krishna is Parabrahma, as you know from the Bhagavad Gita. When Arjuna understood Bhagavad Gita, he affirmed Krishna, Parabrahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. So Krishna is Parabrahma. So, in this material world, we see that a great saintly person, simply to enjoy Brahmananda, he gives up everything on material enjoyment. He becomes sannyasi. Aham Brahmasmi, just to understand that he is in Brahma realization. So, if one has to give up everything material for Brahma realization, do you think that Parabrahma, the Supreme Brahma, can enjoy anything material? No. Krishna's enjoyment is nothing material. This point should be understood. For Brahma realization, we are giving up everything material. And how Parabrahma can enjoy anything material? This question has been very much nicely discussed by Jiva Goswami. So, when the Parabrahma, first of all, the Parabrahma information is not there in this material world. Little Brahma information is there, or little Paramatma information is there, but not Parabrahma or Bhagavan information. Therefore it is said, Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid jatati siddhaya. Siddhaya means to understand Brahma or Paramatma. But out of many such persons who have realized Brahma and Paramatma, hardly a person can know Krishna. About Krishna's pleasure potency. Just like if I want to know some big man, that is one process. And without knowing that big man, how I can understand about his internal affairs? Similarly, if we do not understand Krishna, how we can understand how Krishna is enjoying? That is not possible. But the Goswamis, they are giving us information. What is the pleasure potency of Krishna? That is Srimati Radharani. So we have described about the Radha Krishna loving affairs in our teachings of Lord Chaitanya. In page 264, if you have got this book, you can read it. How the reciprocational loving affairs of Radha Krishna is there, transcendent. So our today prayer to Radharani, we pray to Radharani because she is the pleasure potency of Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. But Radharani is so great that she attracts Krishna. Krishna is all attractive and she is attractive of Krishna. So what is the position of Srimati Radharani? We should try to understand this day and offer our obeisances to Radharani. Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Vrishabhanu Suti Devi, Pranamani Haripriya. Our business is, Radharani, you are so dear to Krishna. You are the daughter of King Vrishabhanu, and you are so dear to Krishna. So we offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Vrishabhanu Suti Devi, Pranamami Haripriya. Radharani is Haripriya, very dear to Krishna. So if we approach Krishna through Radharani, through the mercy of Radharani, then it becomes very easy. If Radharani recommends that this devotee is very nice, then Krishna immediately accepts, however fool I may be. Because it is recommended by Radharani, Krishna accepts. Therefore in Vrindavan, you will find all the devotees, they are chanting more Radharani's name than Krishna. Wherever you will go, you will find the devotees are addressing Jai Radhe. You will find still in Vrindavan. They are glorifying Radharani. They are more interested worshipping Radharani. Because however fallen I may be, if somehow Radha, I can please Radharani, then it is very easy for me to understand Krishna. Otherwise, Manusyanam sahasresi kaschid jatati siddhaye jatatam api siddhyana kaschid virtiman tattva. If you go by the speculative process to understand Krishna, it will take many, many lives. But if you take devotional service, just try to please Radharani, and Krishna will be gotten very easily. Because Radharani can deliver Krishna. She is so great devotee, the emblem of Mahabharata. Even Krishna cannot understand what is Radharani's quality. Even Krishna, although he says, Vedaham Samiti Dani, I know everything, still he fails to understand Radharani. Radharani is so great. He says that actually Krishna knows everything. In order to understand Radharani, Krishna accepted the position of Radha. Krishna wanted to understand the potency of Radharani. Krishna thought that I am full, I am complete in every respect, but still I want to understand Radharani. Why? This propensity made Krishna obliged to accept the propensities of Radharani to understand Krishna himself. These are, of course, very transcendental great science. One who is advanced in Krishna consciousness and when conversant to the Shastras, they can understand. But still, we can discuss from the Shastra. When Krishna wanted to understand himself, he took the tendency of Srimati Radharan, and that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Radha Bhava Duti Suvalitam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but he has accepted the propensities of Radharani. As Radharani is always in feelings of separation of Krishna, similarly, in the position of Radharani, Lord Chaitanya was feeling separation of Krishna. That is the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Feelings of separation, not meeting. The process of devotional service taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his disciplic succession is how to feel separation from Krishna. That is Radharani's position. Always feeling the separation. The Goswami, they also, when they were in Vrindavan, they never said that I have seen Krishna. Although they are the most perfect, they never said that I have seen Krishna. Their prayers was like this: He Radhe Brajadevi Ke Chalalite, He Nanda Shuna Kutaha. He Radhe, Radharani, He Radhe Brajadevi Ke Chalalite. Radharani does not remain alone. He remains always with his friends, Brajadevi, Lalita, Visakha, and other damsels of Vrindavan. So the Goswamis are praying in their mature stage. When they are living at Vrindavan, they are praying in this way. He Radhe Brajadevi Ke Cha Lulite, He Nanda Shuna Kutaha. Where, Radharani, where you are? Where are your associates? Where you are, Nanda Shuna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, Krishna? Where you are all? They're searching after. They never said, I have seen Krishna dancing with the gopis. Last night I saw. This is Sahaja. This is not mature devotee. This is called, they are called Sahaja. They take everything very cheap. Krishna very cheap, Radharani very cheap. As if they can see every night. No. The Goswamis do not teach us like that. They are searching up. He Radhe Brajadevi Ke Cha Lalite, He Nanda Shuna Kutaha, Shri Govardhana Padavatale, Kalingi Bhuvane Kutaha. Are you there under the Govardhan hill or on the banks of Jamuna? Kalingi Bhuvane Kutaha. Gosantaviti Sarvato Brajapure Kedai Mahabhyuval. Their business was crying like this. Where you are? Where you are, Radharani? Where you are? Lalita, Visakha, the associates of Radharani. Where you are, Krishna? Are you near Govardhan Hill or on the bank of the Jamuna? Gosantaviti Sarvato Brajapure. So throughout the whole on the track of Vrindavan, they are crying and searching after them. Kedai Mahabhyuval, as a madman. Kedai Mahabhyuval, Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghujugo, Sri Jiva Gopal. So, we have to follow the footprints of the Goswami, how to search out Krishna and Radharani, Vrindavan, or within your heart. That is the process of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bhajan. Feeling of separation, vipralamba seva. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, feeling the separation of Krishna. He was falling down on the sea. He was coming out of his restroom, his bedroom, and going out at dead of night. Nobody knew where he has gone. So that was his searching. This process of devotional service is taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not that very easily we have seen Krishna and seen Radharani and Rasalila. No, not like that. Feel the separation. The more you feel separation from Krishna, you should understand that you are advanced. Don't try to see Krishna artificially. Be advanced in the separation feeling, and then it will be perfect. That is the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Because with our material eyes, we cannot see Krishna. Atasya Krishna namadi nabhavi graham indriya. With our material senses, we cannot see Krishna. We cannot hear about Krishna's name. But when you engage yourself in the service of the Lord, where the service begins, the service begins from the tongue, not from the legs, eyes, or ears. It begins from the tongue. Sevan mukhehi jivhado. If you begin service through your tongue, how? Chant Hare Krishna. Use your tongue. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. And take Krishna Prasad. The tongue has got two business. To articulate sound, Hare Krishna, and take prasadam. By this process, you realize Krishna. Don't try to see Krishna. You cannot see Krishna with your material eyes. Neither you can hear about him with your material ears. Neither you can touch. But if you engage your tongue in the service of the Lord, then he will reveal himself to you. Here I am. That is one. So feel separation of Krishna, that like Radharani, as Lord Chaitanya teaches us, and engage your tongue in the service of the Lord. Then one day, when you are mature, you will see Krishna eye to eye. Thank you very much.
So very beautiful, Prabhupada showing us. So is there somebody a comment or a question or something? Sharing. Welcome. Oh, dear Gauravani. Happy Radhastami. So if you could share something about Radharani, we are very happy.
Actually, I want to hear from you about Radharani, that's why I'm here.
So you talk something, I also talk something. This is a very good idea.
So you will start, Maharaj? You will start, Maharaj, and inspire us?
You can start. If you could.
I think Srila Prabhupada is like a father telling all these young devotees about Radharani and her grace. So actually he's saying that even if you are a fool, by the grace of Radharani, you can reach Krishna. If you somehow or other get the mercy of Radharani. So actually this is touching my heart, because this shows that, like small children not knowing anything, not knowing the way back home, completely lost, if they think about the mother, if they cry after the mother immediately takes care of them. So in this way, we always get help from our Swamini. She loves Krishna so much, but sometimes Krishna wonders that it seems that she loves her servants even more than him. He wonders like that sometimes. That is sad. So actually we cannot say it's more or less, but we can say that Radharani loves us very much. And wherever we are, under any circumstances, she will take care of us in some way. If we are very near, then personally. If we are not so near, then more impersonally, through others. But she will always, under any circumstances, take care of us. So this is actually my emotion which was growing now by hearing Prabhupada speaking about this. Because I feel like this useless person sitting there hearing Prabhupada the first time talking about Radha. So what a mercy, but Jayananda Maharaj will definitely give us more deep insights. Jai Shri Radhe. Happy Radhastami to all.
Thank you very much. So I don't know what to say. In Vrindavan, everybody say Radhe Radhe. And today, even now, all Brajavasi saying Radhe Radhe. And Krishna know everything. Krishna have everything. But Krishna become beggar of love. And he's thinking, I give pleasure to everybody, every universe. But who can give me pleasure? And that person should be 100 times more than my qualities. So Krishna thinking like this. And then Krishna felt, oh, this Radharani is only this person who can have so much prema, so much love, so much beauty. And then Krishna was thinking, so this is Gora Govinda Maharaj. I like Gora Govinda Maharaj. So Gora Govinda Maharaj give us some lecture about Radharani. And then he said to Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radhikara Prema Guru Amishishana Sada Ama Nana Nuritya Nachaya Udvata. The love of Radhika is my teacher. I am her dancing pupil. Her prema makes me dance various noble dances. Even Radhika's prema, Krishna dance. So I don't know what to say. This I want to read because I don't have nothing to say. I want to read a little bit today, little bit Radhika's beauty. So Radhika's beauty attract us, attract Krishna. This is Gora Govinda Swami Maharaj's lecture. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 4, 259. My dear auspicious Radharani, your body is the source of all beauty. Your red lips are softer than the sense of immortal sweetness. Your face bears the aroma of a lotus flower. Your sweet words defeat the vibration of the cuckoo, and your limbs are cooler than the pulp of sandalwood. All my transcendental senses are overwhelmed in ecstatic pleasure by tasting you, who are completely decorated by beautiful qualities. And this is a description about the transcendental beauty of Srimati Radharani and her transcendental quality. Govinda Nandini Radha, Govinda Mohini, Govinda Sarvasva, Sarvakanti Siromani. Radha is the one who gives pleasure to Govinda, and she is also the enchantress of Govinda. She is the be all and end all of Govinda. So she is everything for Govinda, and the greatest jewel of all his consorts. Here, Gora Govinda Maharaj said, Govinda Sarvasva means Govinda is everything for Radharani. You cannot find anywhere description like that. The best of all Vedic scripture is the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sarva Vedanti Sara, but you will not find them there. You would find these descriptions only in the writing of Goswamis, especially those written by Sri Rupa Goswami and Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Haye Bhakti Kabehama Bujabase Jugara Piriti. When shall I be very much eager to study the books left by 6 Goswamis, headed by Sri Rupa Goswami and Sri Raghunatha Das Goswami? By their instruction, I shall be able to understand properly the loving affair of Radha and Krishna. So today, in the morning lecture, our internet connection is not good. And we just reading with a few devotees. And today we are reading in the Vidapax Manjari 68. So I want to share a little bit and then maybe other may share. Oh, my dear friend, Rupa Manjari, when can I walk behind you? When you lovingly take wide-eyed goddess of Radhika, who is immersed in the wave of desire, to the play grove, Nikunja, that is decorated by Sri Hari, as she holds her vine-like arm with yours. Again, my dear friend Rupa Manjari, when can I walk behind you? When you lovingly take wide-eyed goddess of Radhika, who is immersed in the way of desire, to the play grove that is decorated by Sri Hari, as she holds her vine-like arm with yours. So, generally speaking, Radha Mohan goes to Nikunja. And this Nikunja's decoration usually Manjari does, or Radhika does. Someone who decorates Nikunja, that gopi is called I think Vasaka Sajjaka. So generally speaking, Radharani decorate Kunja and Mohan will come. Or maybe Manjari decorate Kunja and then Mohan come. But this verse is completely different. Mohan decorate Kunja. And then Radharani come with Rupa and Tulasi Manjari. So I just read one purport. When Swamini enters the kunja with Rupa and Tulasi. She is amazed. First of all, it is the kunja which delights Cupid. And then it is also decorated by the very hands of the transcendental youth of Cupid of Vrindavan. Then Swamini asking to Shama, Swamini asking Krishna, "Oh Shama, who decorates this kunja?" Swamini asking. And then Hari say, "Who knows? You understand." Then Srimati said, "You have done it. Nobody else can decorate like this. You have done all this work knowing that I would come." So this is this is very much impressing for me, because Krishna become like maid servant of Radhika. So this is kind of, Radhika the Prema Guru, Amishishanat. So looks like Krishna become servant of Radhika, and then Radhika please very much. And then today, Radhastami, so we bathe Srimati Radharani. They are bathing in the lotus feet. Why? Tulasi pours out the water. Shama washes Swamini's lotus feet and dries them off with his yellow dhoti, while tears trickle from his eyes. So Tulasi is just pouring the water, and Shama washing the lotus feet of Radhika. And then Sham wiped out by his yellow dhoti. Then Shama's tear coming down from his eye. And then Baba said, without the mercy of the Acharya, this cannot be experienced. By their grace, by Acharya's grace, the divine remembrance of this pastime will arise within the heart. The mind must be observed in this subject. How beautiful Sham is sitting by Swamini's feet. Swamini lifts Krishna up and seats him next to her. How beautiful Shama looks with these loving tears in his eyes. Holding her cheek on his cheek, Swamini asked Sham, "Why do you love me so much? I could not do anything for you. I have so many shortcomings. How many qualified girls are there? Not always waiting for you. How you could leave them all for an unfortunate girl like me? Sharma stares at Swamini's face. What he has gotten that he is unaware of. So, leader was going on like this. Their bodies are studded with big goose bumps and many sweat drops. And they, Radha Mohan, stare at each other while tears flow from their eyes without interruption. Their limbs are filled with joy from each other's touch. Who can experience the way of love? They embrace each other and stare at each other while Swamini holds her head on Sharma's left shoulder and keep her right arm behind his back. Their mouths are adorned with soft and tender smiles that don't seem to end. Rupa and Tulasi stare without blinking at the sweetness of the Yugara Kishore that look like the moon Radha and the blue Kubalaya lotus Krishna together. They resemble a golden vine embracing a tamar tree, or the lightning entering a fresh rain cloud. There is no comparison to Radha and Krishna's form. They resemble a blue lotus flower and the moon in one place. They are both absorbed in Rashika ecstasy. Anantadas cannot find the limits to this. And then that vision disappears. So I just give some glimpse of past time. How radicals love subordinate Mohan. Mohan eager to serve Radhika. While Mohan want to bathing and massaging her lotus feet and dry by his yellow clothes, yellow dhotis. So today we just remember we bathing Radhika. Today is a very special day. We could see Radhika's lotus feet. And Radhika's lotus feet is everything for us. And today, Uttamaji say very nice things. Actually, to attain Radhika is not our goal. To attain the service of Radhika is our goal. Oh, this is very beautiful thing. To attain Radhika is not our goal. To attain the service of Radhika as Manjari, that is our goal. So rather than my sharing like this. So if somebody could share little more and welcome.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Please, can I ask something? I never come to any, or I don't remember that I come or anybody in readings to some verse where Krishna and Radha and Krishna, that they sing songs to each other or recite some poetry. Is that maybe why? Because all their communication is like this poetically in some their language and some their sort of melody, or are there some poetry between them in exchanging, like romance poetry or any? And Manjari is some that serve this. Thank you, Radhe.
Radhe. So I just remember after Nitya, after they are doing some bathing pastime, or after Rasalila, or sometimes, bathing pastime, they means Radha Mohan walk around in Vrindavan forest. At that time, they are singing song, they are talking like poetry sings, and Manjari following Radha and Mohan, and they relish this poetry or they are, singing. So they are always sharing in this kind of affair, even though description may not come, but I think always they are sharing. Thank you very much. So is there somebody want to share? So Sundaranji is okay. So sorry, today's our devotee is so busy for Radhastami.
Radhe Radhe.
Oh, Raseshwari Didi.
I want to say thank you to you all, and you are all an example to find solutions, because Gurudev was not there, and I saw that many Italian devotees could not join because of the language, I think, but all the others who stayed, we are all together, and we could join this very interesting talk from Prabhupada. I was very astonished how he was explaining about Krishna and Radharani. And I was so lucky to hear Radharani from his mouth again and again. It was so sweet. And thank you for your reading. It touched my heart very deeply for this special day. It's so important for me to be together with you all, because I'm alone today here in our Sangha, and not alone, because Swamini is there and I can do things for her. And I'm very happy about this. And we will meet us on the weekend with the Sangha. And so I thank you very much all together and wish you wonderful Radhastami, connected in love from heart to heart. We are all together as Manjaris, and makes me so, so happy. Thank you, Chayananda Maharaj.
Thank you very much. Today, I was talking with Gopinath Bhaiya. as far as I know, we don't have no experience with that Gurudev so far. I experienced 10 years, maybe Gopinath Bhai more, maybe 15 years or some, but we never experienced without Gurudev. So, but Gurudev's wish, today's Gurudev is also watching how we bathe, how we sing, how we pray. So, with Gurudev or without Gurudev, anyway, always Gurudev is present.
Yes.
In the heart. So, our mission, we have to going on somewhere or other. So Gurudev wants us to keep going on class, keep going on arati, keep going on our seva. I think our duty is, somewhere or other try to keep going on, even though we are not so much, we don't have not so much qualification, but our duty, our mission is just to keep going on. That is I feel and we feel in present moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, I have to admit, yesterday I was thinking how will we be so sad everywhere on every Sangha, not just on Zoom, without Gurudev, like sort of sad. But somebody told he is better, and I hope he will be back, because as Rasheshwari says, Prabhupada, but I can't feel enough this mood. I am really thankful to this Sanghas and to Gurudev that more Radharani is here. I feel like Prabhupada just put, he knows much more, but he didn't tell us. I mean, who can hear this part of these lessons, of course. But this fitness and totally, not just in one hint, as I feel by Prabhupada, but more waves, and like obod in Croatian is word like sanctuary that confirms you many things and you feel safe. It's when Gurudev appears in our path. He's present, right? And this means one day we must stay firm in all this and feel him totally. I mean, he is navigator, right? He has this only, but it's...
Yes, he is always navigating us. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And also, Dayananda Maharaj, I'd like to say thank you, because as you say, Gurudev is always with us. And today he is in Delhi, but I feel by your mercy, your words, your lecture, and also the kata of Srila Prabhupada, we can feel how much fortunate we are. So thank you so much. You and Gauravani also. Thank you.
Thank you very much for everybody. So thank you very much. We try to keep up this international class also. So please enjoy and also please help us. And so thank you very much. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Shri Sri Radha Mohan Ji ki jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.